Jimin sat on the bed with the big pouch. Yungi, sorry na, I said so many times. Jimin, you see the weather outside, see the time. How can you leave me alone like this? And don't even bother to wake me up. Yungi, I swear, sir, urgently call me. I don't have any plan, and you were sleeping so peacefully, so I don't want to wake you up. You were looking so beautiful. Jimin looked at him and then rolled his eyes. Jimin go to Yungi, if you come, then I don't have any problem. Jimin about to speak, he stopped. Jimin, know what I said to you. Jimin gave him a fake smile. Yungi, okay, sorry, please, I promise I never do this again. Jimin, you always do this. First do mistake and then said sorry. Yungi, but again I never repeat the mistake, Jimin, because you know the consequence. Yungi, Jimin, see him being nervous, he smiled. Jimin, idiot, if you catch cold, then uh, uh, table within 5 minutes. He about to go. Yungi gulp and went to the bathroom for fresh up. Yungi come out and see Jimin is busy in his work. He went to him. Jimin, you come, go and sit on the dining table. Yungi, I am fine here. Jimin, then stand here. I am going. He go and sit on the chair. Yungi, why you so? Huh? Jimin, my wish. Yungi sign and sit in front of him. They start to do their dinner. Jimin, Yungi, I remember something tomorrow. I go academy. Yungi, way. Jimin, I don't know, sir. Call me. Yungi, when you go, Jimin, like 12 or 1, maybe. Uh, Yungi, how you go? Jimin, you don't worry about me. Jay, pick me. Yungi, oh, okay. Jimin, you come to pick me from there. Yungi, I will, but Jimin, I don't know. I personally don't like your academy. Jimin, when I go, Yungi, it's just understand me. Yungi, smile. Yungi, I want you. Don't do. I want to. Jimin about to speak, but his phone start ringing. He see the caller ID and attend the call. Jimin, hello. Jimin, I come tomorrow. Bye. He cut the call. Yungi, is everything okay? Jimin, yeah, it's from academy. Yungi make office and then do their dinner. Jimin said him he wash the dishes, but Yungi said no. So Jimin go in the room. So it's Yungi don't have anyone. Jimin not also teacher and Yungi directly ask him for he don't want to make him his. Yungi and Jimin both are lay on the bed. Uh, Jimin and no response. Yungi, Jimin again no response. Yungi look at him who is staring the ceiling, lost in his thoughts. Yungi sit on the bed and shake him. Reality hits Jimin who look at Yungi. Yungi, where were you lost? I am calling you from a long time. Jimin, huh? Sorry. Yungi put his head on his. Yungi, tell me what happened. Jimin, nothing. Why are you asking? Yungi, I am calling you from a long time. Jimin, sorry. Yungi, what is bothering you? Jimin, nothing. He exchanges. Jimin, nothing. Come. Yungi smile and lay on the bed. Yungi, Jimin, I am waiting when you tell me what happened. Jimin, trust me, Yungi, nothing happened. Yungi, I am waiting. He said and take him. Jimin, should I tell him now? No, I don't. I don't make him worried. More worried, I will try. Without saying anything, Yungi go for fresh up. Jimin see he is silent. He go out for making breakfast. Yungi also fresh up and go out without saying anything. Jimin see Yungi. He serve him a breakfast. Jimin, Yungi, why are you silent? Is everything okay? Yungi, what you think? Jimin blankly look at him. Yungi, leave it. I'm going. Jimin, but breakfast. Yungi, I'm not hungry. He said and go. Jimin, he didn't even said me take care. Something must happen. He is now wait for Yungi. He called someone. Jimin said, sir, I can't come. I have some work. And he cut the call. Jimin entered in the office. He asked from receptionist where is Yungi. So Yungi is the manager here. He said Jimmy is in his office. Everyone go for lunch. But Yungi not. He is doing his work. Jimin see him from far, and a small smile crept on his face. Jimin in mind. He worked really hard for me. I'm really proud of you, Yungi. I'm so blessed to have you. Jimin went to him and put his both hands on his shoulder. Jimin thinking about me while doing work, huh? He said make Yungi shocked. Jimin leave him and Yungi hurriedly stand up. Yungi, Jimin, you are here. He is shocked and Jimin nodded. Yungi, how? What are you doing here? Jimin started to suggest time. Jimin, when you go without drink breakfast and with the sad face, how can I leave you? Huh? And I know also you didn't eat anything and see I am right. Yungi, but you said you go academy. Jimin, I think it's more important than to go academy. Jimin, never skip your meals. Jimin, okay, okay, now let's go. I am hungry. Yungi, go. Where Jimin come? They come out from the office and Jimin, Yungi, actually last night someone called me. Yungi, stop feeding him and look at him. Jimin, feed me also. He said and Yungi again started to feed him. Jimin, actually not last night. Someone is calling me from past 1 week and he is saying he want to meet me. I said no. He said she have my photos uh, and I know he do. I have a common sense. Yungi, what Jimin last night again he called me and said I meet him and suddenly sir called me academy. I'm so suspicious. I'm thinking this. You and just said no, so I don't go. Yungi, and you don't even tell me all this happening with you. Jimin, I thought to solve this by myself. He didn't me and he didn't said anything. So I don't take it serious. Yungi, give me his number. Jimin, he don't have any one number. He always changes number. I call you so you come to meet me, okay? Jimin, and he cut the call. Jimin, why I meet him? Yungi, you don't go. Jimin means Yungi, you stay here. I will be back in some minutes. Jimin, but he go. Jimin sign and he close the tiffin and start to wait for Yungi to come. Jimin sits on the bed eating his ice cream and Yungi stands beside the window. It's night time. He is looking outside. That's why Jimin is not ready to tell Yungi. Jimin placed the ice cream on the table and went to him. Yungi folded his hand. Jimin stand in front of him. He held his both hands. Yungi looked at him. Jimin, Yungi, please don't take stress. I'm fine in front of you. Yungi, you didn't tell me. If something happens, cut off by Jimin. Jimin, nothing happens to me. See, I am totally fine. Yungi, trust me. You take too much just like this. That's why I am not telling you anything. Yungi, Jimin, promise you won't try anything from me. Jimin, I swear, Yungi, I will not. Yungi, Jimin, no smile for me. Yungi, give him a small smile. Jimin, Yungi, nothing happens to me until you are with me. Yungi, I will not let anything happen. Jimin looked up. He looked at him. He's looking so cute. They both are spending their moment happily. Both are. Uh, disturbing their sleep, and then a boy opened his eyes. He sees a radiant stirring him. He remembered and looking down. Always he feel new feeling, a new life, a new world. Everything is new, and also their pure bond. Their everything is so perfect. The morning, the atmosphere, and also their eyes, which are fixed on each other, telling so many things. They are thinking how they live if they don't get each other with a lot of thoughts, happiness. Yungi hold his hand. Yungi, good morning. Jimmy closes his eyes. Yungi, are you okay? Jimmy, yeah, just a little bit tired. Yungi, stay here. I make breakfast for you. Jimmy nodded and Yungi go to make breakfast. Jimmy sit on the bed. Jimmy, why are you feeling like he's in his thoughts when Yungi come in them? Yungi sit in front of him. Yungi, Jimmy ate something. Jimmy nodded, ate a little bit. Jimmy, Yungi, I want to sleep. Then I am here with you. Jimin, don't you have to go office? Yungi, today is Sunday. Jimin, oh yeah. And he lay on the bed. Yungi start to caressing his ears. Jimin closed his eyes and soon fell in sleep. Yungi phone start ringing. He attend the call. Man, sir, we get the data of the person who is calling. Yungi, good, send me the every detail of him and also his records. Man, okay, sir. He cut the call and looked at Jimin, who is sleeping peacefully. He go out from them and start to do his work on his laptop. It's afternoon. Jimin open his eyes. He see no one is in the room. Jimin, Yungi, where are you? He call him. Yungi enter in the room. He smiled to see Jimin. Jimin put his head on his shoulder. Yungi, what happened? Jimin, nothing, just feeling tired. Yungi, Jimin, are you really okay? Jimin, it's never happened with me before. You said you are Jimin. No, I said I'm not Yungi. Okay, you must be hungry, Jimin. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I am. Go and make something for me, Yungi. Okay, you go and fresh up, Jimin. If I don't, what you do, Yungi? It's your choice, Jimin. Make up or Jimin. I'm sorry if I behave. They sit on the dining table. Yungi, Jimin won't she call you again? Jimin, who is busy in eating sanas, no? Yungi, don't disturb him. We'll talk with him later. Jimin finishes food. He's still hungry. Jimin, Yungi, I'm still hungry. Yungi, oh, is my food? You ate this? Jimin, what you ate? Yungi, I'm not done. He didn't even take a bite, and Jimin started to eat. He's such Yungi and Jimin crossed the road. Jimin held a cup of coffee. He never drink coffee and today he won't. They both are enjoying their coffee. Jimin Yungi. Jimin Yungi, I want cotton candy. He pointed toward the cotton candy. Yungi, you just drink coffee. Jimin, make up out. Jimin, it's mean you don't buy for me. Yungi, look at him and smile. Yungi, your wish, my command. Stay here. He said and go. They don't know our old lady watching them. And then Jimin eyes fell on the mother and the kid who is playing. Yungi come back with the cotton candy. Yungi, here take your cotton candy. But Jimin is busy destroying them. Yungi see and smile. Yungi Jimin. Jimin look at him and pass him a smile. He take his candy. Yungi, what happened? Jimin, nothing. See how beautiful they are. Jimin, Yungi, yeah, lady, excuse me. Yungi, look at her. Jimin and Yungi come home after that. Jimin start to feel more. He spent most of the time for in sleep. Yungi is also noticing him. He asks Jimin, but Jimin said he's totally fine. The boy is also not calling. Everything is going smoothly. Jimin talked with his friend and tell him his situation, and his friend told him, and he did not. He's waiting for Yungi to come. He want to tell him something, and then Yungi entered in there. Yungi see Jimin, he smiled and went to him. Yungi, how is my mini? Jimin, totally fine. Yungi, I miss you so much. Jimin, we miss you too. Yungi, we. He become so confused. Jimin nodded. Jimin, yes. Yungi, I'm confused. Jimin hold his hand. Jimin, yes, we miss you so much. Yungi look at him and widened his eyes. Meanwhile, Jimin smiled to see his reaction. He was looking down. Jimin nodded. Jimin, yeah, Yungi, now we also have a small princess. Yungi nodded. Yungi, now I hire a maid for you. You don't do a single word. Jimin, it's just a start. Yungi, I don't care. And I talk with my friend. He suggests me a good doctor. If we go there tomorrow also, why are you sitting here? He make Jimin sit on the bed and cover him with blanket. Jimin, Yungi, Yungi, oh, don't stay silent, don't speak. Yungi, tell me you want something to eat. Jimin, nothing, you stay with me. Yungi, no, as you must be hungry. I make soup for you. Jimin, Yungi didn't even listen. Jimin and go. Jimin smiled to see him. Yungi can't even express how much he is happy. Come with the food. Jimin, Yungi, I promise I don't want to drink soup. Yungi, no, you drink. He made him drink a soup. Time passed like 7 months, but it's become difficult day by day to handle Jimin. But Chungi enjoyed a lot. She spent his most of the time with Jimin. If he leave him for a second, then he know the what happened with him. So he don't leave him by himself. And about the call, Yungi see he is not calling Jimin. So he said he's meant to find him and talk with him, but she said sorry. So Yungi leave him. Yungi is a kind-hearted person. They both are enjoying their life, but the day when everything is shattered into pieces, while Yungi burst through a party and said him it's important for him to come. Jimin becomes stubborn. He said he come with him and he come. Yungi is taking care of him a lot. Jimin, go and sit on the couch, please. Jimin, no, I will not. I stand with you here. Yungi-san. Yungi, okay, I am coming with you. Jimin become happy and they go and go with him. They are sit there and then someone call Yungi. Yungi, it's still here. Yungi, Jimin, sit here. I will be back in 2 minutes. Jimin, huh? Come soon. He said with the part. Yungi nodded. I he go and Jimin sit there. And then someone come and sit beside him. Jimin ignored the person. Man, hello. Jimin didn't give him reply. Man, I think you forget me. He said. Jimin looked at him, being confused. Jimin, who are you? May I know you by any chance? A man, yeah, you know me very well. I am the person who called you finding him, but unfortunately he is not here. He go to meet my dad and his boss, who is not here. Jimin stand up. He about to go, but the man hold his hand. Everyone is watching them and doing gossips. Jimin, help me, please. Man, start laughing. Man, you know I got with you the day when I saw you, and it's finally I got the chance, and you are doing this so sad, huh? No one listen you here. They all are my man, and you poor thought they all are my bad friends. He started laughing more, making more Jimin more scared. Jimin question I'm about to go, but she hold his hand and because man, how dare you? You do this with me? Now see what I do with you. He went close to him. Jimin is fine. And then Jimin called him Jimin. He went to him and bent down. Jimin eyes. He's fine. Well, hugging Jimin and Jimin closed his eyes. Come, they don't take Jimin because there is no need. Yungi to him, Yungi do one favor to us together. And everyone's talking, but one more thing is running in his mind. Okay, the next is Jimin opened his eyes. Jimin opened his eyes. He sat on the bed. Of course, he remembered everything. He looked here and there. He see Yungi stand beside the window. He's looking out. It's still night, so Jimin remember everything. His eyes become teary. It's not for the it's not for first time they both got separate. Jimin slowly went to Yungi. He stand in front of him. Yungi see him. Yungi, Jimin, they Yungi. Why they do that? Now Yungi understand. Jimin remember everything. Jimin, it's all because of me. Why I leave you alone there? Why I leave him? I was so weak that I can't protect you both. Jimin sign as no, and back is fine. Jimin, no, you are the strongest. You fear for us. You're the most strongest person. And Yungi Sanas, no Yungi, no, I am not. Jimin or Yungi. Jimin, last time I Yungi, I forget my past, but now not please. Now I don't have strength to bear anything. Yungi nodded. Yungi, just 3 days. Jimin, after 1 week, and Jungkook. And Jungkook, you there with me. Yungi, I am with you there. Don't worry. For now, let me go. Let me finish the this hide and seek game. Jimin nodded and looking down. Jimin, our memories are so special, Yungi. The every moment, the everything, Yungi, we make new memories. Jimin nodded. Jimin, I wait for you, Yungi. You always ask me why I become after, right? That's why I become. You must be confused. I said I don't have anyone expect you. So Jimin, this is the reason why I said, and I hope so now you understand. Jimin come in the kitchen next to Yungi already go. Mr. Park see him. Mrs. Park went to him. Mrs. Park, my son, are you okay? Jimin, I am fine, mom. Mrs. Park, you make us scared last night. Jimin, sorry, Mrs. Min. Jimin, how are you? Jimin, fine, auntie, and you, Mrs. Min. Me too, Mrs. Min. Where's Yungi? Jimin, he go London. Mrs. Min, but she said she don't go. Jimin, but she have important work, so I said Jim go. Mrs. Win still Jimin, you need him more. Let him come. I will teach him a good lesson. Jimin chuckle. Jimin, okay, auntie. And they all sit and start to do their breakfast. I am Jimin. What you think about your studies here? Jimin Hyung, I continue my studies in London. Now I go London with Yungi. I'm so you remember everything. Jimin nodded. I'm so happy, Jimin. Now you solve your matter. Jimin nodded and Jimin, yes, Hyung, well, let him come. Yungi landed London. He didn't waste time and go to the place. Leave me. The man about to speak, but you see his boss. He take his step back. Joy, boss. Yungi, you did great job, Joy. Joy, thanks. But now he's getting into my. Whenever I remind your past, Yungi, don't worry. You just watch what I do with him. They are talking and speak, and then Yungi sit in front of him on the chair. The man on the chair is so old age. He is shocked to see Yungi. Man, Yungi, what you think the story is finished? No, now I finished the story. You separate us because of you. I lost because of you. I always blame myself because of you. Once again, I am about to him. You see what I do with you, man. Please forgive me. Please, what I did is crying. Yungi, forgive you, huh? What you think I forgive you so easily? There is a no in front of you, he said, and Yungi, man, and stake him. Man, no, my family, please don't. Yungi, same. I also feel the same, but you didn't hear. You go from there. Actually, you know what, you will end your son by your own. Man, no, please, I don't leave them. They are my family. Yungi is watching him, and he remember how much he and Jimin stopped. Yungi gave him and told his Yungi, this is how I feel when he said and pushed them. Man, Jia, please. Yungi again holds his hand and point on his. Yungi, this is how I feel when I lost. And the man is. I understand. Yungi, go and make him sit on the chair. Joy, do as Yungi said. Man, leave me. I'm on him. Only the voice of Indaram. Yungi now sighed. She said, and they do as Yungi said. Is they can't even express in words your sir Yungi. Joy, give him the every part of the and make sure you put salt also. You put salt also. He won't. I want to hear it whenever I come here. You understand, Joy? Yes, boss. And the man is and Yungi turned. Yungi, open your eyes. He said, and the boy and the old age lady stand up. Yungi, my man's give you a new house. I will take you our responsibility from now. If you will as you bear so many things. Yungi, my minister John, someone without his mistake. So it's not your mistake. It's just she realized my he did. Now you both go. Okay, next one is everyone is waiting for tea to come, so they start the ceremony. The hall door open. The hall door open. A beauty enter in the hall. Jungkook see and froze on his place. One thing is in his mind: is he really Taeyang? He went to him and Mr. Kim gave his hand to Jungkook. Mr. Kim, take care of my son, JK. I will. And they both stand in front of each other. JK, you are looking so beautiful. Taeyang, and you are so handsome. JK smile. Everyone is happy. Jimin also, but she is waiting for someone to come further. So we start. JK nod and hold Taehan. Min Jungkook, did you accept Kim Taeyang? I do. Kim Taeyang, did you accept Kim Taeyang? I do. Jungkook, remember everyone is here. JK, so what? This is to dare to Jimin, Jin Hyung still still working their lifespan life. This Jimin chuckle. With him, Mrs. Min Jungkook, he may have some important work. JK sign and just nodded. Jimin is feeling so sad and Jimin, what took him so long to come? Yungi finding a good flower for you. Jimin heard the voice. He became so happy, but he didn't turn. Yungi, that much at me. Jimin, Jin Hyung is calling me. About to go. Yungi hold his hand. Yungi mini. Jimin leave me. Yungi turn him. He see his face. He smile. Yungi marcha. Jimin cheeks turn into red. He see the flower. He take the flower and smell at the smile. He look at Yungi and then roll his eyes. And go. Yungi nervously smile and go to meet his brother. Yungi, hey bro, congratulations. JK, wow, finally you come to welcome Hyung. Yungi, thanks, Trey, congratulations, Trey, thank you so much, Hyung. JK, what took you so long? Behind you. He's not mad at me also. Jin, Kim Namjoon, you break my favorite bag. I am shook. I am. This is your bag. Jin, yes, and to see you break. I am sorry. I just thought to place on some safe place, but it's happened, Jin. I am so done from you. What I do with you, Yungi? Now what? Now what? Huh? Yungi is smirking. I am giving glares. Jin, I can't stay with you. I am right, Yungi. You stay with me. Yungi. Oh, hello. You stay with me, okay? Jimin, who said that? Yungi means Jimin, I don't go with you. It's my final decision. Yungi shocked. I am now its equality. I also don't want to go with him. I want to stay with you both. He said with the power jacket dare to move from here. Try what you do, huh, Jackie? To tell you how much I miss you, Jimin. I want to give you happiness. Yungi, trust me once again. Jimin, be for once again. He said, make Jimin emotional. Jimin bent down in front of him and nodded. And start crying. Everyone started clapping. Yungi, thank you so much for coming in, for trusting me again. Jimin, I know you will never break my trust. He back and wiped his tears. Yungi, where is the bucket? He said, and Jimin halted. Jungi opened the flowers. Jimin became confused. He unwrapped the flowers and he sees eyes widened to see a cute teddy bear holding her and right. Let's enjoy our life now. Everyone is so shocked. Jimin starts jumping in happiness. Yungi chuckle. Yungi, oh my, calm down. Jimin, thank you so much. This is so special for me. Yungi slide the ring in the finger. Gee, I also want a surprise like this. Then go to my son, take care, okay? Jimin nodded and Jin, I miss you both so much. Jimin, me too, Yoongi. If you suggest stay here, JK, please, Jin Young. He shows his puppy eyes and Jin smile. Jin, no, go with Jungkook. Come to meet me. Jin nodded and they meet with their parents. Yoongi, Dad, we don't go with you. Mr. Min, where you both go? Yoongi, in our house. Mr. Min nodded. Yoongi, where? Jimin, Yungi, enough now. Yungi, it's okay. One, two, three here, and remove the and Jimin see here and there, and it's and he remember his memories, his moments, each and everything. He start to move. See the room, bedsheet, same position of the pillow. Everything is same. He smiled to see the picture. It's the old picture. One drop of tear rolled from his eyes. He went to him, and Jimin looked at him. Jimin, Jimin, you want? To say stay here. Jimin nodded. Yungi, our dream house. Jimin nodded. Yungi, as I promised, I live and I will make Joy King. Jimin smiled. Jimin really. Yungi nodded and smiled. Yungi again same. Yungi same. Jimin and same as manager. Hmm. In a company, Jimin becomes so happy. He Yungi don't think then pick Jimin then picked up on Jimin. Oh, I understand. Jingi, you are intelligent. Jimin, I am born to be intelligent. Jingi, oh, beautiful. Also, he said, make Jimin froze on his place. He looked at Jingi, showing him. Jimin looking down. Jimin, Mimi, let's again enjoy our life. No worries. Jimin nodded. Jingi, I'm not in mood to write. Think by yourself. Bro, your unit is so lazy. After 5 years, Junji, wake up. You both. Otherwise, it's not good for you both. They both, daughter and father, widely open their eyes and look at each other. No, and again close their eyes. And Jimin in the room, he's trying to see Yungi and Yunji. Lazy to go school. Second copy of Yungi. Jimin, Yungi, Yunji, want you both listening me? Jimin, so what, you don't want to be successful in your life? Yunji, no. Jimin, shocked. Jimin, what? Yunji, I just want to sleep. Jimin, wake up now. And Yungi, Yungi, 5 minutes more. Jimin, I am done from you both. Wake up in 5 minutes, otherwise you will see. Jimin sit on the couch. He already make breakfast. And 5 minutes pass. Jimin, Min Yunji, wake up. Otherwise, it's not good for you. Now both father and daughter sit on the bed and look at each other. Jimin is looking. Yunji, girl, Jimin, go and check. I am coming. She run in the bathroom and look at Yungi and sign Jimin. You also have to go office, Yungi. Ah, well, Jimin, wake up now. Like father, both are same. Yungi, good morning. Yungi, come out. Yungi, help me, mama. Jimin start to help her. Yungi also fresh up. He come out and say, Jimin, help me in finding my copy. Yungi, Jimin. Let's go, princess. Yungi, yes, dear Jimin, but breakfast, Yungi, we do outside by. And Jimin smiled to see his cute family. Finally, and hope so you all like. If you like, then subscribe. Then also channel in comments. Bye bye. Check your favorite.